Nancy, I also want to ask you about the president's commission examining the Supreme Court. What have we learned about its recommendations?
What we know is that this commission has not embraced what so many progressives were hoping they would embrace, which is adding more justices to the court. Many progressives believe that that's the only way in the short term that you can even out the number of new conservative justices that were added to the court by Donald Trump. Some of those justices, Democrats believe, were added unfairly. And this commission, which is made up of Supreme Court lawyers, professors, what have you, they really argued that not only would adding more justices to the court, maybe making it, a 15-member court instead of a 9-member court, not only would that cause the court to be viewed as illegitimate by some, but also it would really slow down the workings of the court. If you had that many more justices who all had to weigh in, who all had to be considered on every single decision. And so that is going to be something of a disappointment for progressives. They are tackling a number of other interesting issues as well. Term limits is something that many court watchers have argued should be in place. Why do Supreme Court justices, why are they among the only officials in the world who get to hold their positions for life? And it does appear that there are many on this commission who agree that perhaps terms should be limited to 12 years or 18 years. But the problem is, how do you impose that? Do you pass a law that says that Supreme Court justices need to have these term limits? Would that be viewed as legitimate? Or do you have to build it into the Constitution itself? And if you do, we all know how difficult it is to add anything to the U.S. Constitution. That is a really fraught process. And so these are the kinds of thorny issues that this commission has tackled. The commission doesn't necessarily give the president recommendations and say, we think you should do this and we think you should do that. They're really there to kind of look at some of these big issues holistically and weigh in with what they think about them. And then the White House can do with that information what it will.
Right. It's really interesting theoretical work. All right. Well, Nancy Cordes at the White House, thank you so much.
You're welcome.